Looking for a place where faith breaks boundaries? Welcome to BIFR, Bullet in Flight Radio, an inclusive, progressive community of Christ followers, sharing real stories and bold ideas. This is your radio for hope, growth, and daring faith. Your story, our station. Tune in for new episodes every Friday and join believers who refuse to stay small. Visit https://www.just-dominic.com to listen and become part of the flight.
You may ask, is attempted rape the same as an aggressive pass? You may ask, is attempted rape the same as an aggressive pass? Is the trauma the same? According to experts, no. Attempted rape is not the same as an aggressive pass. The difference is vast, primarily in intent, action, and legality. 1. Attempted rape, a criminal act. Attempted rape is a violent felony crime that involves the following core elements: intent to commit the crime. The perpetrator must have the clear, provable intention to commit a full, non-consensual sexual penetration, rape. Substantial step. The perpetrator takes an action that is a significant step toward committing the rape, but is stopped before penetration occurs, e.g., physically restraining the victim, removing clothing, or using force/threats specifically to carry out the assault. Lack of consent. The action is taken forcibly or without consent, with the goal of sexual penetration against the victim's will. Attempted rape is legally treated as an act of sexual violence due to the threat, force, and intent to violate the victim's body. 2. Aggressive pass, a spectrum of behavior. The term aggressive pass is a colloquial, non-legal term that describes unwelcome and inappropriate behavior. This behavior falls on a broad spectrum that can range from merely inappropriate to criminal sexual assault. But it is not synonymous with attempted rape. An aggressive pass usually involves unwelcome sexual advances, persistent, non-consensual requests for sexual favors, repeated touching, explicit language, or unwelcome physical proximity/contact. The immediate goal is often to coerce or pressure the victim into unwanted sexual contact or a date. Or it may constitute sexual harassment. The action, while the behavior is always unwanted and often deeply violating, it typically stops short of the substantial step and forceful intent required for attempted rape. If you or someone you know has experienced sexual assault or attempted sexual assault, please know that you are not alone and help is available. RAIN, Rape, Abuse and Incest National Network, National Sexual Assault Hotline, 1-800-656-HOP, your local sexual assault crisis center.
Hello everybody, this is Pastor Gladys Pruitt. Please be sure to check me out every Wednesday on the Hour of Power broadcast, right here on Bullet in Flight Radio. Your story, our station. The best progressive Christian network in the world.
to them that crieth in the wilderness, prepare a place for the Lord. Make straight in the desert a highway for our merciful God. And wait on him, wait on him. All you gotta do is wait, wait on him, wait on him. I said wait on him, wait on him, wait on him. All you gotta do is wait, just wait. Every valley shall be exalted, every mountain and hill shall be made low. The broken will be made whole, and the rough places made smooth. Wait on, hold up. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. They that run in will be safe. Call on him, wait on him, wait. They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Wait on them, just a light, a tree planted by the rivers of living water. Wait on them, come on. Wait on him, come on, hold up and wait. Wait on him, wait on him, be of good cheer. Hold up and wait on him, wait on him, wait on him, wait on him, wait. Wait on him, wait on him, keep the faith, wait on him, wait on him, wait on him, just wait on him, wait on him, wait on him, pray and stay safe, wait on him, lean not to your own understanding, wait on him, wait on him, wait on him, wait on him, just keep praying and fasting and keep the faith, rest in his word. Keep believing, oh yeah, and just wait.
Hi, welcome back to my podcast, Rebound. I am Gladys Pruitt. This is episode 6. I want to focus on this episode on attempted rape. Men and women who suffer from complete rape and attempted rape experience the same emotion. Self-healing, self-love, and total recovery is so important. I am 82 years old, and the oddest thing is memories, whether good or bad, are stored in our brain, sometimes for a lifetime. They are not forgotten, although some memories does not hurt as much. So I want to talk to you, yes, you and you, in detail from a professional point of view of psychologists. Why attempted rape is sometimes undermined and less talked about, and how to recover from it. Survivors, says psychologists, may find it more difficult to report attempted rape because the focus is mainly on the completed act. Attempted rape victims are in the same mindset and the hurt and the pain as those that suffer from completed act of rape. So attempted rape are criminal acts against the person. Attempted rape are recorded together with completed rape. It is still sexual violence in how it affects both men and women. So when your children or anyone comes to you and tells you that they are being sexually assaulted, do something about it. They come to you for help. You are their voice. Let them know you love them and you are there for them. Remember, you are their voice. All sexual assault causes the victim to internalize guilt and shame. Mental health professionals say a sexual assault is not and never the victim's fault. Although many survivors struggle with feelings of guilt and shame, they feel somehow responsible for the assault, especially if the offender is someone they know. All sexual assault cause depression, feeling of worthlessness, hopelessness, and sadness are common after attempted rape. Some survivors may lose interest in joining activities and can experience even suicidal thoughts. Yet, attempted rape is still a traumatic experience involving a threat of power and control, violence, and the overall experience of sexual assault. Why attempted rape matters? Why does it matter? Because it causes trauma. Both attempted and completed rape can result in sufficient emotion and significant emotional, psychological, and physical drama for the survivor. Regardless of the outcome, sexual assault is about criminal attempt to exert power and control over another person. Attempted rape is now a recognized and punishable crime, and it is crucial for survivors to understand that their experience, harsh experience, is important and deserves to be taken seriously. Attempted rape can cause a wide range of devastating and long-term psychological, emotional, and physical effects, just like completed rape. This horrible act of violence can cause severe trauma that can shatter a person's sense of safety and control, even if the assault is not completed, as I described in the previous episode. There are countless of trained professionals that explain the serious cause and effect of attempted and completed rape. It causes low self-esteem. See, mindful of the lack of emotional support and favoritism from a child, I grew up as a loner. I just recently asked the Lord, I said, why am I such a loner? Because my past experience of emotional neglect caused me to feel unlovable. Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, is very common and often long-lasting consequences of attempted sexual assault. Symptoms include flashbacks, nightmares, severe anxiety, and distressing thoughts about the event. The survivor often lives feeling constantly on edge or in danger. This can manifest as severe anxiety, and panic attack. They may also develop phobia, or avoid people, place, and situation that remind them of the assault. When somebody attempts to sexually violate a person, it destroys their ability to trust others, mainly if the attacker was someone they knew. They can severely damage or destroy relationships with partners, family, and friends. Attempted and complete rape can lead to feelings of being disconnected from one's own body, emotion, or surrounding. It's as if you're looking at yourself on TV. Disconnection from one's own body is a feeling of detachment from your own self, often described as feeling like an outsider, again observing to one's own life. It's like watching a movie. You're just observing your life like watching a movie. I did not know this about myself until now. What a freak. Now I know why I'm a loner, and it's been a loner of my life. I feel and felt disconnected and withdrawn from my father. Throughout my young life, I had no one to talk to at 9 years old. No one. I knew I could not depend on him to love me or protect me. I withdrew from others. It took me many years to understand why I am a loner until I did this podcast on Rebound. Attempted and completed rape can cause you to be a loner. And a loner means it's not like an introvert, but a loner. To be all alone, to be alone is defined by you're dodging people. You're dodging people. You don't want to be around them, or lack of social interaction. But loners actively avoid people for various reasons. So whatever reason they feel, they avoid people and they rather be alone. Not depressed, but to be alone. The chronic stress from sexual assault can affect a person's physical health. Some survivors experience long-term issues like chronic pain, headaches, and digestive problems. Since I've had since a child digestive problems. To numb the pain and cope with overwhelming hidden emotions, some survivors may turn to alcohol or drugs, which can lead to addiction. The attempted assault can create fear and hatred related to sexual intimacy. This can cause a loss of sexual desire or painful experiences during consensual sexual activity. While the immediate crisis of the assault attempt ends, the drama often continues to affect the survivor for months and even years into decades later, like my case. Many people, not even many people struggle with the past drama. And the next effect of attempted and completed rape is keeping silent. Victims of sexual assault often do not tell who raped them. This man tried to pay me to keep silence. And if you allow this sexual assault to stay bottled up in you and never tell, it can cause an adverse reaction in your adult life. Even though I told my dad and he did not, at least I told him. For example, it also causes what you call a fix-it dynamic. When daughters marry partners who resemble their unloving father. Do you see yourself in this scenario? I did. After my father passed away at the age of 61, I got married at a young age of 19 to a man I thought loved me. How wrong I was. He was very abusive. He would choke me, try to drug me. He wouldn't come home for weeks at a time. He quit his job. He pointed a gun at me and threatened to kill me if I left him. See what it is with this fix-it dynamic. You think you can fix your husband by staying in the marriage, trying to fix my father relationship through my marriage, or your marriage is impossible to do. Although I tried, the marriage only lasted 6 years, and I filed for a divorce and left him on one of those 2 years absence from the house. 2 weeks absence from the house. Many wives unknowingly seek to fix the original relationship they did not have with their father, or they repeat the role they had in their childhood family. A relationship with an emotionally unavailable, unloving father can be the only mark of a relationship they once known, even if the relationship is unhealthy. See, the fix-it dynamic is an unconscious desire, again, to repair the early relationship with the father that can lead to seeking a husband who creates similar behaviors, like my husband, like father. This desire is to finally earn the love and attention that was missing from your father. But this often ends in repeating the same unhealthy life. And there's another cause and effect of attempted and completed rape. It's called attachment theory, especially with a father, because the father is the first man in his daughter's life. A daughter's earliest relationship can influence their choice of men in the adult. It's called attached syndrome. These early relationships created by the father is called internalized scripts. If the behavior learned from the father in his lack of love for his daughter, the daughter automatically seek a husband unknowingly who fits the same dysfunctional pattern. How deep the absence of love is felt, they will carry on to your husband. God was the motivation behind Rebound. From the lack of my father's love, God sent me on the path to rebound from negative situations that happened in my young life. From a loveless father, attempted rape, favoritism, and all the abusive situation that happened in my young life. From a loveless father, again, attempted rape and abusive marriage. Again, rebound is the sense of bouncing back, to recover from a setback and make a comeback. See, I needed peace of mind. I had to put an end to the tears. It was time to rebound and not continue to be held captive in my father's grip. So many years have passed before I became a born-again believer in 1974. So then I started on my journey to rebound. See, a few things during a few times as I did episode 3, when I went back to that little girl and the unfair treatment that I received from my father, tears ran down my face. We only human, and this time there was nobody who could stop me from crying. I cried during episode 3. So I knelt down in prayer because I wanted to be free from the captivity of my father's grip. So I knelt down in prayer. I thought about how my father treated me and said in tears, as if he was in front of me, I said, I forgive you for how you treated me. And I began to name them one by one. I said, I love you, and I am not you. I love my children equally. I let go of the pain and the hurt. Of course, when you relive your past hurts and sadness, tears will come, but they are only temporary. So I don't know why it took me so long to release my father's words, but I finally did it, and I am free. I was also tired of crying when I would see fathers lovingly hugging their daughters and wonder how it felt to be in my father's loving arms. I was tired of wanting something I would never have, especially since he passed away. So whatever it takes, men and women, do what works for you. If you need a therapy, to talk to a therapist, or a pastor, or a counselor, or a close friend, or sibling. Refuse to be trapped in a spider's web. I can honestly say, through the tears and painful memories, I feel a great sense of release and healing from my past.
If I could get another chance, another walk, another dance with him, I'll play a song that would never ever end. How I'd love, love, love to dance with my father again. Ooh, yeah. When my mother did.
You may ask, is attempted rape the same as rape? Do attempted rape victims experience the same level of trauma as rape victims? According to experts, no. Attempted rape is not legally the same as rape, but the trauma experienced by survivors of both is often similar, comparable, and devastating in different ways. Here is a breakdown of the differences and similarities. Balance Scale 1. Legal distinction, completed versus attempted crime. In most legal systems, including the U.S., there is a formal distinction between the completed crime, rape/sexual assault, and the attempted crime, attempted rape/sexual assault. Rape/completed sexual assault, this typically requires penetration, no matter how slight, of the victim's body violently and without their consent. Attempted rape/attempted sexual assault. This is when the perpetrator has the intent to commit the crime and takes a substantial step toward committing it, but is stopped before penetration occurs, e.g. the victim fights back, an outside person intervenes, or the perpetrator is otherwise unable to complete the act. While both are serious felonies, the legal charge and maximum penalties can differ by jurisdiction, with completed rape often carrying a longer sentence than attempted rape. Broken heart 2. Trauma and psychological impact. While the physical facts of the assault may differ, experts agree that the psychological and emotional trauma for survivors of attempted rape is often as severe and debilitating as it is for real survivors of completed rape. Additional trauma does stem solely from the act of penetration and from the experience of threat to life/safety. The survivor's most basic sense of safety is violently shattered. The profound fear of being killed or severely harmed during the assault is a central component of the trauma. Loss of control. The experience of having one's body and agency violently taken away is a defining feature of sexual violence. This loss of control is present from the moment the attack begins. Exposure to violence and intent. The survivor knows the attacker's intent was to commit rape. They had to fight for their life, their body, and their dignity. The violence, fear, and imminent threat are all fully experienced. Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Both attempted and completed sexual assault are major risk factors for developing PTSD. Depression, anxiety, and other long-term psychological effects, often referred to as rape trauma syndrome. In short, the defining elements, though at different levels of the trauma, the terror, the feeling of helplessness, the violation of boundaries, and the belief that one is about to be raped, are fully present in an attempted assault. The recovery process is often equally complex and difficult for both. While a meta-analysis mentioned in a study noted that including attempted sexual assault in some studies led to slightly lower average reported effects than completed assault, the consensus among clinicians is that you cannot minimize the trauma of an attempted assault. The degree of trauma is highly individual and depends on factors like the level of physical violence used, the relationship with the perpetrator, and the social support the survivor receives, not solely on whether penetration occurred. In summary, legally they are different, especially the various levels of violence attached. But emotionally and psychologically, the trauma experienced is often comparable and devastating. If you or someone you know has experienced sexual assault or attempted sexual assault, please know that you are not alone and help is available. RAIN, Rape, Abuse and Incest National Network, National Sexual Assault Hotline, 1-800-656-HOP, your local sexual assault crisis center.
Hello, everybody. This is Pastor Gladys Pruitt. Please be sure to check me out every Wednesday on the Hour of Power broadcast, right here on Bullet in Flight Radio. Your story, our station. The best progressive Christian network in the world.
I think that if there was an anthem for the church, it would be, tell me what do you do when you've done all you can, and it seems like it's never enough. This may be somebody's testimony. Tell me, what do you say when those so-called friends turn away? You're all alone, 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 alone. Tell me, what do you get when you've given your all, and it seems like you can't make it through? Well, you just stand by your marsh when there's nothing left to do. You just stand and watch the Lord after you've done all you can, you just stand. How do you handle the guilt from your past? How do you deal with your shame? And tell me, how can you keep on smiling while your heart has been broken, man? So filled with pain. Everybody's aching. What do you do when you've done all that you can, and it seems like you can't make it through? Child, you just stand. You just stand. Don't you dare give up. Through the storm, through the rain, through the hell, stand through the pain. Don't you fail. Don't you bend. Don't give up. Don't give in. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait. Never let the devil see you cry. Never let the devil see you cry. I'm talking to somebody in here tonight. There's a place you can go and Satan can't get to you there. There's a place you can go. Anybody want to know where that is? He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High God shall abide. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Satan is a liar. Satan is a liar. You got the power. You got the power. Satan is a liar. He's under my feet. God gave us the power. After you've done all you can, you just stand. Hey!
We have a big problem, and we need your help.
It's happening on college campuses, at bars, at parties, even in high schools.
It's happening to our sisters and our daughters.
Our wives and our friends.
It's called sexual assault, and it has to stop.
We have to stop it. So listen up.
If she doesn't consent, or if she can't consent, it's rape, it's assault.
It's a crime. It's wrong.
If I saw it happening, I was taught you have to do something about it.
If I saw it happening, I speak up.
If I saw it happening, I'd never blame her. I'd help her.
Because I don't want to be a part of the problem.
I want to be a part of the solution.
We need all of you to be part of the solution. This is about respect. It's about responsibility.
It's up to all of us to put an end to sexual assault. And that starts with you.
Because one is too many.
Looking for a place where faith breaks boundaries? Welcome to BIFR, Bullet in Flight Radio, an inclusive, progressive community of Christ followers, sharing real stories and bold ideas. This is your radio for hope, growth, and daring faith. Your story, our station. Tune in for new episodes every Friday and join believers who refuse to stay small. Visit https://www Just -dominic.com to listen and become part of the flight.
Your story, our station.